Hello GolfPass, Martin Hall coming to you from the magnificent Omni Resort at Champions Gate in Orlando. And I've got a screwdriver and I've got a hammer. Why would I have a screwdriver and a hammer? To help you understand how the lead wrist needs to work. Let me train you how to work. How the trail hand needs to work. Let me train you how to work. So they don't both work the same way. Let me start with the lead hand. If I was to take a screwdriver and stick it in the end of the club in the vent hole, you can see here how I would be turning that. And this happens to be a really important thing in the downswing, that once you start the downswing, you should feel like you're turning that screwdriver all the way down to help to square the club face in. And in particular, at this last sort of parallel, the feeling of turning a screwdriver, just doing this at home and turning the knuckles down, is a great way to square the club face. So if you're a lead hand player, thinking of a screwdriver coming out the end of the club helps you square the club face. If you're a trail hand player, you might very well find that the thought of knocking a nail into a wall here would be a really good thought. And if we happen to combine those two together when I'm coming down, if I'm using the screwdriver with the lead hand and I'm hammering with the trail hand, I'm going to hit some awfully good golf shots. So I don't think you can think of both of those at the same time. But if I hold the club in my trail hand like so, I can practice that screwdriver move here with the lead hand. Or if I hold the club just in my trail hand and support it with the finger of my lead hand, I can use the hammering action. Either way, you're training yourself with the image of how to square that club face. So the screwdriver and the hammer, here we go. Let's see what we get. That's as straight as I can hit it. So if you want to hit better shots, you might want to think lead hand screwdriver, you might want to think trail hand hammer. It's worth messing around with this stuff at home. This is where you can do so much of the training. You can think of this stuff on the golf course, and I hope it helps you. Now, if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I'll get back to as many as I possibly can. And don't forget to look at all the great content we have on GolfPass. Lots of incredible shows, including School of Golf, starring the Professor.